high base, he's been working on
That was awesome. Yeah, lovely. And if he wants to move his feet, that's okay. See if you can, yeah, talk to that inside hind leg a little. Nice. Beautiful. Oh, that's okay. Yeah, perfect. Use it. Excellent. Excellent. So it's an interesting thing to notice just about him. Like, you see goofy head behavior at Liberty when you're not involved very much, right?
Yep.
Like, oh, I just gotta do this stuff with my nose, and look at that. Awesome, Peter. Yeah, good. Get the hind quarter yield again. Yeah, if you can. Good. Yep. Nice. Good timing. That was perfect. Look at that. Correct lead.
No fun, that boy.
I know. That was awesome.
I should be on.
Right? It was beautiful. Good. Yep. Yep. Nice timing. That's perfect. You just keep playing with this right hind quarter yield. So now, okay, so let's stop just for a second. Just let him be. Okay, so if
That was fun.
right,
Fun.
awesome. So all that kind of happened there, right, is you went out, you saw what your horse offered you, and right away you found, okay, we have a left hind quarter yield challenge. It's not bad, it's not extreme, it's not anything that Peter did wrong or right or whatever, but now you have something to play with,
Yeah.
right? And we didn't come out here with an agenda. Lillan didn't say, let's work on this. You came out, you offered, you moved him a little bit, and now, like, if, say you would have come out and been like, I'm gonna listen to this song, and in less than a minute, without me even really saying anything, you went, oh, now I have a little challenge to play with, right? So just think about that hind quarter yield in his left eye. And one thing I'll give you, right, is that when you tried to send him to the right, you could feel him resisting. And it's interesting if you imagine, like if I have 4 legs,
Yeah.
and you were trying to send him,
He's to the right.
right? So you were trying to send him this, that's left. No,
That's
that's right.
right.
You were trying to send him this way, right? And he wasn't going, he was bracing and going this way, right? And so because of that, like what's broken again? That hind quarter yield, right? And so it's like when they don't want to go some way that you offer, usually like online we can kind of force it, right? But at Liberty I go back, as soon as I offer, if they brace against that, I say, okay, let's improve that hind quarter yield until they really look at you, and then when you offer they go, okay, because they've really committed to the yield.
So if he's like this, and I'm asking him to go that way, and he's not facing me,
Yep.
how do I, without going on the left side of him to
Yep.
move him to the right,
Yep.
if I go this way, he just would probably scoot out that way.
Yep.
Do I just block him or just,
I would try to stay focused on the hind quarter yield.
okay.
So when you ask him to go one direction with his shoulder, when they resist, right? So if you're trying to send me to the right, whichever way, so go ahead, try to send me to the right, okay? And so what he was doing is pushing into this. And what did he just expose?
His butt.
That hip. So now you change your mind and say, face up, good, now try again. Please go to the right, and he says no, and you go, oh, face up, try again, right? Because at Liberty, we can't make it happen with the rope.
Yep.
So we just got to say, okay, face up, now try again.
Cool.
Nice. Loved how respectful he lifted his head up when you approached. That was cool. Good. Awesome. Nice.
He says, do I put my head down or not? I'm not so sure.
Good. So now see if you can yield his hip when you're ready. Yep, good job. Good. Yep, that's okay. So you just play with this little challenge. Watch that left ear. You can put a little pressure and then release when you see him think to you. Nice. Meanwhile, your horse is getting some lovely repetitions, loping beautifully. Good. Nice. Look at that. Good, yeah. So you just notice when that nose comes off the rail a little. Yeah, good. Awesome. Awesome. Woo, yep. So I just add a little feel and say, yep, you're feeling good. Let me encourage you. Good. And now I'd rinse and repeat that step till you get something you want to ride, right? Yeah. So again, like it wasn't extreme, but in the change of direction, we saw something Peter would prefer not to ride. So now we go, okay, let's play with this piece of the puzzle till it looks nice. Yeah, that hind quarter yield's getting snappier. Good, yeah. Ah, good man. Look at that and that connection. Awesome. Awesome. Beautiful. Good. Okay, you're going to hate me for this, but are you ready? Like you're done for today.
What?
You're done.
I do hate you for it.
Right? But you're
I
going to
thought
want
you were going to say, well, get on him, man.
No, like you're done.
See, I had to go to the next step, and the next step, and the next
You
step.
found 2 little communication challenges that you fixed. Huge session, like beautiful session for him and for you, right? Like it doesn't, I mean, and that was magic in my opinion. Like you found 2, like at first the hind quarter yield wasn't working. When you changed his direction, he got a little snarky. You got to change a direction each way with 0 brace. Like you worked through 2 communication challenges with your horse that you improved on.
And see, and I'm going the opposite way. I've got to do the next thing, and the next thing, and the next thing. It's like, Kate, bring me dinner. I know it's Wednesday. Question for you.
Yeah.
So when he did do the hind quarter yield and face,
Yep.
he wanted to do it off my side,
Yes.
right? And
Yep.
I wanted to get it more towards the front.
Yep.
So it seemed like he needed to go past to feel secure.
Yep. Bingo.
Yeah?
Yep. Exactly. So it was, and the other thing, if you think about it, it was a little delayed, right? Like
Yep.
you asked, and it took him a quarter circle to get there. So it's like if you're out here playing, and like I'm gonna make you quit today because I'm mean, but like you know.
Are you talking about me or you?
Right? Like if you were out here, that would be something in your head, like I would have brought him in and rested, but in your head right there, you just found another communication challenge to play with.
Yeah.
I'd like you to hind quarter yield a little sooner, right? A little more accurate, or be in front of me, you know? So then you experiment with seeing if you can help him through that next thing. But it's like, you know, you've got nice feel. Like you, and I mean, I don't know, you'll have to tell me if you agree with this, but I didn't feel like you needed me to tell you that was a really successful session.
No.
You didn't.
No, I felt it. I didn't
Good.
think. I don't think it.
Okay.
I just go freaky. That's not the word I would use
Yeah,
for
yeah,
myself.
yeah,
Like,
okay.
freaking cool.
Yeah.
How did you do that?
Awesome.
Or how did
And,
we do that?
Like, did you feel like you diagnosed both of those challenges pretty much on your own?
Yeah, you gave me some little insights
Yep,
to think about it.
yep.
And it was like, okay, well, let's go. And the neat thing was when I went back to him after coming over and I rubbed him with the flag.
No reaction. Wasn't that cool? He read your intention perfectly. I
Huh.
love that too. He was like, oh, Peter's coming to connect again, you know?
Yeah.
Right? And even this right here, you know, it's like we're disconnected from him. I don't expect him to stand here like a robot, you know? But when you go to ask for his connection, like, you know, hopefully he just turns and comes to you, or, you know, you use your halter to play a little catching game or whatnot.
And I did back up and
Yeah.
ask him, and he came
It
forward.
was
so-
beautiful. No nibbling, no drama. But, you know, I think...
No, nothing on the rope from the time I got him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Never.
It was awesome, right?
That was
Huge.
That was a success,
Huge.
right? That was, I was going to say perfect.
Yeah.
No, I'm not going to say that.
Not going to use that word anymore.
No.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, you know, I think it's like, the other thing I think Pirelli kind of instills in us, which is it's a good thing, especially at first, is this idea that you have to have a plan. You know, like, oh, if you don't have a plan, you don't have the leadership, you know?
Yeah.
And a lot of times we need that message at the beginning, you know, but now, like, you can read him, you can read your relationship, you can read what's going on, so it's okay to just come out like we did today and go, all right, like, you could have done the same thing online, you might have found some challenges, and the other thing that I think is really good for you to think about, because, well, like you said, you wanted to keep going. You feel like you haven't accomplished anything yet. Like, yeah, we have a cool session, but trying to break down and be like, okay, where was there a communication breakdown? and where did you fix it? It's like, okay, well, first you fixed that hind quarter yield that wasn't working. Second, you got changes of direction without hippity-hoppity emotion, you know? And so really acknowledging those different moments, and then, you know, and then remembering that you don't have to do 75 in a session, right?
Yeah.
Like, you just have you make a couple of shifts to your relationship and your communication and your connection, and that's awesome.
Yeah.
Yay.
You did really well. We
Good
did really
stuff,
well.
sir. You did do really well.
That was really amazing. It was kind of like, where'd you learn that?
You did really well.
And when we first started, he said do a side pass.
Yes.
Because we have worked a little bit out there, but not that much. But the first thing we thought was face up to a rail.
Yeah.
This is what he wants, and then he turned away.
Sideways game. Yeah.
That's okay.
Yes, exactly.
On Liberty.
Exactly. It was awesome. It was awesome. So
Cool.
just looking at those, you know, like you come out and, you know, the Liberty stuff is awesome. Like there's a lot of good to the online too, but I think sometimes when people get stuck, especially with the relationship and the communication level that you guys have, it's like you can have a couple of improvements like that and then, you know, be done. And I think that's really good. Like,
And you had said last year too, he just needs a lot of short stuff.
yeah.
Those 25-minute rides and all that stuff. So,
Yeah.
yeah, because from the time I caught him to now is the session.
Exactly.
Well, thanks for being here, and if you like the video, please go ahead and hit the like button. I sure appreciate that. Comments or questions, enter them in below and I'll get to them as quick as I can. And if you like what we're doing, the channel, go ahead and subscribe and click the little bell. It'll notify you when we put up a new video. So thanks for being with me, and see you on the next video.
Oh, and up on the shoulders, right.
So now this is the soft moment. Good. But can you see how now when he's walking, he's pushing on her with that right shoulder?
Yeah.
He should have more of a concave shape.
More of a...
That's okay. There, that's better. There, he's pushing. There, he's pushing.
And you just stopped her to make the correction.
Yep.
Doesn't always have to be at movement.
Yep,
Okay.
exactly. There, that's the shape I want. See how his shoulder's away, his nose is a little closer? And I just let her walk a little faster. There, he kind of pushes, right? So, it's not that there's... Right there, good. It's not that there's anything, so see how when I want to walk in, there, that's the maneuver he's got to get to quicker. Now bring your shoulder across.
Yeah, he just wants to back up. So, okay.
Because he doesn't want to soften. That was really nice. Soften on that side.